A day after Russia thwarted a Ukrainian attack on the TurkStream gas pipeline, Moscow's forces have drawn closer to a key Ukrainian asset, the coking coal mine in Pokrovsk, a crucial component for Ukraine's steel industry, as reported by Reuters. Russian troops are tightening their grip on the region, with Deep State, a Ukrainian military analysis group, stating that Russian forces are now less than 2 kilometers from the mine shafts. The news follows Russia's successful downing of 9 Ukrainian drones that attempted to strike critical parts of the TurkStream pipeline, which supplies gas to Turkey and Europe, emphasizing Russia's strategic dominance in both energy and industrial warfare. The closure of the Pokrovsk mine, the last remaining source of coking coal for Ukraine's steel industry, is another devastating blow to Ukraine's economy. The facility has been forced to halt production due to the advancing Russian troops, industry sources told Reuters. With Russian forces closing in, operations at the mine have come to a standstill. They have all stopped working now, one source said, adding that only surface-level work is ongoing as evacuations continue. The shutdown threatens to cripple Ukraine's already struggling steel sector, which has been severely affected by the war since 2022.
I don't see this as a good prognosis for anybody.
Once a major pillar of Ukraine's economy, the steel industry has seen significant losses. The Pokrovsk mine produced about 3.5 million tons of coke in 2023, and its closure could lead to a drastic reduction in steel production, potentially falling to 3 million tons by 2025, compared to the 7.6 million tons expected for 2024. Ukraine's steelmaking sector, which once thrived, now faces major challenges. Output fell by more than 70% from 2022 to 2023, and the closure of Pokrovsk would further erode the war economy, which has relied on steel exports worth nearly $4.4 billion in 2024. With limited resources, Ukrainian forces are exploring alternative coal sources, but Russia's relentless military pressure complicates these efforts. The capture of villages near Pokrovsk, including Kotline, Udakna, and Pishchine, by Russian forces only adds to Ukraine's challenges. According to Russia's Ministry of Defense, these areas are now under Russian control, further propelling Moscow's advances. On the battlefield, Russia continues to demonstrate its military superiority. The Uragan MLRS systems of the Zapad group of forces have struck Ukrainian artillery positions, armored vehicles, and communication centers along the front lines. Latest reports indicate Russian forces have eliminated a cluster of enemy manpower and hardware, while also destroying an ammunition depot. Meanwhile, in Kherson, Russian forces using Gyatsinth-B artillery have inflicted substantial damage to Ukrainian positions, decimating enemy artillery and manpower. Russian forces have liberated the settlement of Peshanoy, with units from the 74th Separate Guards Motorized Rifle Brigade and the 55th Guards Motorized Rifle Mountain Brigade raising the Russian flag in the area. As Russian military forces continue to tighten their control over Ukraine's critical infrastructure, the balance of power in the region is shifting in Moscow's favor. With Pokrovsk's mine at risk and Ukraine's steel sector facing collapse, the economic and strategic consequences of the ongoing conflict are becoming increasingly clear.